Oh, hi, you loves. It's Friday. It's 8 p.m., which means I'm back on your screens again, and it's time to make fudge. Now, tonight's recipe is a very, very easy and straightforward recipe to make. And this is a recipe that's called Miss Stephanie, and it's on my menu at the moment. Now, this fudge is named after one of my oldest and dearest friends, Stephanie, who I've been friends with since I was 4, probably younger than 4. So 36 years basically of friendship, and we've been through absolutely everything together, the highs, the lows and everything in between. Well, Miss Stephanie is running the London Marathon this month. Me and Aunt Pandy are going up to support her, as well as a whole crew of friends who she's gathered along the way. And so I thought it was time to make a fudge in honour of Miss Stephanie. Now, this is a milk chocolate condensed milk fudge. So I've started with adding my tin of condensed milk. It's a Morrison's tin today, so it had a ring pour on it. And then I'm just going to add 500 grams of milk chocolate. Now, as always, you can use whatever milk chocolate you like. I always use the supermarket's own brand milk chocolate. It's tasty, and also because it's going in condensed milk, regardless of whatever chocolate you use, it's going to taste amazing. Obviously, because my focus as a fundraiser is profits, because all profits are donated to local charities and causes, that's why I go for the supermarket own brand, which Morrison's is 65p per 100 grams at the minute, which is good because it's an offer. Normally it's 80p. So I tend to go with that. Now, when you're making a milk chocolate condensed milk fudge in an 800 watt microwave like I have, you do it in 1 minute bursts maximum. If your microwave is higher wattage, then you do a maximum of 30 seconds, because otherwise the milk chocolate will burn. Now, the reason why this is called Miss Stephanie is because these are going into this recipe. So these are mint club bars. They're McVitie's mint club bars. Now, the reason why I'm using these in a fudge is because at junior school, me and Miss Stephanie used to swap what was in our lunch boxes every day, because I don't have a sweet tooth, which is funny because I am the fudge man, but I don't have a sweet tooth at all. I'm a savoury boy, so give me crisps any day of the week and they won't last 2 seconds. So we used to swap my chocolate for Miss Stephanie's crisps, Tesco Select crisps to be exact. And I would always have a club biscuit, either mint, orange or raisin, or a penguin or a Rocky. But Miss Stephanie's favourite was when I had a mint club. So this fudge is literally milk chocolate condensed milk fudge with a whole packet of mint club biscuits chopped up into the fudge. So this has done a minute in the microwave now. As you can see, it's not melted that much, but it's started to melt. It's hot enough to burn you though, so do not get any of that condensed milk on you, because it will burn. Stick it back in the microwave for another minute. And while that's going, take the wrappers off of all of your Mint Club biscuits. Now, if you've watched any of my videos before, you know I like to clean up the rubbish as I go. So I'm just going to go and chuck this all in the bin. Now, the microwave is dinging for the second minute. So it's time to get it out and give it another stir. So after 2 minutes, you'll notice that your milk chocolate has melted considerably more. Be very careful when you're stirring. What you want to be doing is moving that chocolate around the bowl. So if you don't, it will also burn. As I say, milk chocolate burns surprisingly easy. So if in doubt, only melt it in 30-second bursts. So that's quite thick now. So the condensed milk and the chocolate are starting to mix together nicely. But it's thick and it's heavy. So you want to keep going for your third minute. And you always do milk chocolate fudge for a total of 5 minutes. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking each of the club biscuit bars and I'm chopping them into 8 pieces. Actually, I'm going to go 10 pieces. So I go across the bar in 5 bits and then I go down the middle. You don't have to do it like that. Oh, see that one I've done 6 pieces. Basically all I'm doing is chopping the club bars up. But what I don't want is for it to be too small. So now I've done that one, I would say that the best size is 12 bits out of a bar. But again, I'm going to keep chopping and it might be more. But the aim is to chop up those bars, but not so small that you don't know it's a mint biscuit. This is starting to melt nicely, so that's going back in for minute 4. And go back to chopping up your club biscuit bars. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross, cross, cross. Now some of these, now I've chopped them up, I can see they're too big. So I'm going to go over with my cleaver. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you know I love chopping biscuits with a cleaver. I always call it the meat cleaver, but I don't ever chop up meat. I cannot stand handling meat at all. I'm one of these strange people. I don't like touching it. So I don't chop any meat. No raw meat goes near any of my stuff. I literally buy it in the pack and it's already chopped, good to go for whatever I'm using it for. But I just find a cleaver is just better for chopping up ingredients for fudge. Don't know why. It's just one of my strange little things, loves. I have got other knives, but... Right, so after minute 4, you will feel it's melted really well. You can hear it, the sploshing, splurging noises. But you could pour it now. You could pour it after 4 minutes, but to me it's too heavy. So I always go 5. For all of my condensed milk fudges, I always melt the chocolate, the milk chocolate for 5. Dark chocolate for 5. White chocolate is actually normally 4 because it has a lower melting temperature. You can get away with 4. So I'm happy with that now. I'm happy with the size of the mint club bars. So if you haven't already done so, then now prepare your fudge tin. So I use a 9-inch fudge tin, and this will give you 36 chunky pieces of fudge. You can get these from Morrison's for £3 a tin. You can get them from other supermarkets. They are probably called brownie tins, and you can see they're quite a good thickness. And all I do is line it with baking paper. So I roll it over the top, get a sharp pair of scissors and cut the square out, and then I use one of my other tins to push down in it so that it's flat and it's ready for when I'm ready to pour. Be careful, obviously, when you're getting your microwavable bowl out of the microwave, because at this point it will burn you. Won't burn me because I'm so used to handling hot stuff. I don't feel it, which is weird. I know people speak of asbestos fingers or hands, don't they? Don't they? Or have I just made that up? But where I'm used to handling heat, I'm not feeling it burning. But if you wouldn't, this would probably be burning you. Do not touch that chocolate, because that will definitely burn you. If you do get burnt, finger under the cold tap for 10 minutes. So now this is the perfect consistency for the fudge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cleaver to get all of that chopped biscuit into the fudge. And I'm going to gently fold in the biscuits. So folding is just another word for stirring the ingredients into the fudge, but you're doing it in a folding action. So you're getting it, fold, fold. Now, I don't want this to melt, so that's why I'm not stirring it in massively. I'm literally folding it in for a short amount of time, just so the biscuits become part of the fudge, and then I'm pouring it. Now you would have seen this is a very thick, chunky fudge. This is what I call a rustic fudge, because it's got the biscuit in. It will be chunky, it will have, so it's got texture, it's got flavour, it's uneven. You won't get a smooth finish for this one. You go over it and do your fudge swirl. And there you have it. Miss Stephanie is made. So what you do now is you let that cool down before you put in your fridge, and you check it after an hour, but 2 hours will be completely set. So I'll come back and show you what it looks like then, Tucky loves. Oh, hiya loves. So it's 2 hours later and Miss Stephanie is done. And now it's ready just to chop into 36 pieces and serve to your friends and family. Or you could just go if that's what you want to do. Thank you so much for joining me again this Friday. And if you liked the video, then please make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. Sending you all loads of love, and I hope you have an amazing week. Take care. Oh, bye you loves.